Hi, I'm Judy, and together with my good friend Natalie. Say
Hello.
hi, Natalie.
Hi,
This
Judy.
is our first Google Hangout where we're going to share testimonials for Skinny Fiber. Our guest today is Angie, and she's going to tell you how this little bottle has changed her life. Take it away, Angie.
Okay. I started with Skinny Fiber in 2000. Been healthy all of my childhood, and I had been slender. And then all of a sudden, when I was 18, I got very ill, and I ended up with an autoimmune disorder. And I started getting migraines to the tune of taking migraine medication 15 to 20 days a month. So it was very, very difficult to go from being very healthy to being very sick a lot of the time. And a lot of people don't understand autoimmune disorders, and so sometimes it just looks like maybe you're just not wanting to join in the fun or whatever. It just wasn't really good in my 20s. But then I proceeded to have 4 children, and then I ended up single with those 4 children. And they depend on me for everything. And I was overweight. I wasn't feeling good about myself. It took everything I had to get out of the house, and a lot of days all I could do was just sit in bed. I couldn't get up. I was in so much pain and so sick most of the time, and migraines had pretty much taken over my whole life. So I was on Facebook, and I just happened to see this lady post about Skinny Fiber, and I don't know if anybody else has had this feeling, but I just knew that that was going to be the answer. I had no doubt whatsoever. And it took me about 3 months to save up the money because having 4 kids, it stretches your budget. But I saved up my pennies and I ordered my first bottle. And by that time, I had high blood pressure. I was on 3 different medications for that. And my prescription medications alone were costing me so much every month that it was just crazy. So within 90 days of starting on my Skinny Fiber, I had lost 30 pounds. My doctor took me off all of my migraine meds, and he took me off all of my blood pressure medicine. And just last month, I went and I had the first physical in my life where my blood panel was absolutely perfect. And even my doctor just stood and was amazed. And now he wants information on Skinny Fiber. But the bottom line is, the 30 pounds is great. I've lost 6 more this month, and that's wonderful because it does increase your energy. It's easier on your joints. Everything goes better when you're not carrying around extra weight. But it gave me back my life, and it gave me back the time with my kids, and it kept me from being robbed of half of a month every month with my children. And so I'm so grateful that before they leave home, because my oldest will leave home this next year, I'm so grateful that I found something that would help me so that I could enjoy this last year with him and so that I could be the mom that he deserves. And I'm just grateful every day that I found this wonderful product.
And how much did you lose with Skinny Fiber?
To date, it's 36 pounds.
That's
And
awesome.
I love that, but I love more how I feel, and I love my energy level, and I don't eat all the junk food I used to, so not only does it save me on my prescriptions, but it saves my bank account when when I go shopping, I don't have any interest in buying junk food.
I
So
know what you mean by that. I used to love to eat a chocolate bar every now and then, and it seems like since I've been using Skinny Fiber, the chocolate is just way too sweet. It's like it almost changes your taste buds, and anything that's really not good for you, you just don't
yeah,
like anymore.
it's just not appealing. So one bite of whatever, and you feel like you've had a big treat, and you just don't really want to go overboard. It's wonderful, and it doesn't take a lot of work on your part. You just have to remember to take it. So it's wonderful.
All those medications you got to drop, that is just so incredibly impressive. I mean, that just touches my heart, how much it's helped you and changed your life. That's just incredible.
It does. And every prescription you put in your body has side effects. Those migraine medications that are the triptan, like Imitrex and those medications, they can be really bad for your heart. So, you know, it used to worry me when I would be taking 15 to 20 of them every single month just to get through the day. And now I might have to take one a month, and it's strictly based on hormones. It has nothing to do with anything else. And so it saves me hundreds of dollars, and it saves me all the side effects that those medications can cause because I'm not putting something toxic into my body.
I'm right there with you on that. I used to have migraines horribly, and since I've been using Skinny Fiber, I've really not had a migraine in over 2.5 years. I've had a headache, the stray headache every now and then, but it's not been a migraine. And I mean, my migraines were to the point that I actually was on disability through the VA because they developed when I was in the Army. So it's just been wonderful to be able to live migraine-free. And the only thing different about my life is I take Skinny Fiber. So not saying that Skinny Fiber cured my migraines, but I'm pretty certain that that's helping.
For sure, absolutely.
There just has to be something to it. You know, it can be a combination of the weight. It can be a combination of just putting better nutrients into your body. It can be the fact that you don't want to eat any of the garbage that you used to be eating. So many of the processed foods can be triggers for people with migraines. And so when you take all of those out of your equation, it's just amazing. You feel fantastic.
Yeah, definitely a cleaner gut health. You know, that's linked to being healthy just in general. If your gut is really messed up, you're not going to be a healthy person, and that's one of the things that this product does. Definitely.
Definitely a great product.
Absolutely. Well, if this testimony has touched anybody and can relate to Angie's story, I encourage you all to get back to the distributor that has shown you this video and talk to them more about the benefits of Skinny Fiber and how it can help you.
And thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank
Have
you,
an
Angie.
awesome day. Thank you, Angie. Bye-bye.
Bye.